Okay, things are getting spicy. The last couple of videos that Cecil has done, to me, is no laughing matter, especially the last video that I done. And, you know, it's great that people have voiced their opinions on Cecil ambushing his daughter and her friend the minute they came in the door, you know, and sticking a camera in their face. You know, the reason why I didn't go on camera this morning is I knew I was going to get emotional while reacting to the video, because the face of Xandra's friend when she looked at the camera and nervously waved is heartbreaking. You know, this isn't the first time. Every time that girl is filmed, she's very nervous. You know, she's not expecting these things. And, you know, Cecil just feels he's got the right to just barge into his daughter's room and bombard her with questions. And it's all for him. No regard for, you know, the welfare of those two girls. And, you know, the thing was, Cecil, when Cecil does this, Hetty's not at home. I'm damn sure that Hetty would not be happy if he'd done that in front of her. Do you know? It's just... I come on here and I take the piss. Sometimes. When the opportunity arises. But sometimes it just... you know, sometimes it gets too much. Sometimes it gets serious. And you kind of are reminded of what this is all about. Do you know? It's just, this is, you know, we only know a fraction of what has been going on. And it's you know, and the little bit that we do know is very alarming. But Cecil is addressing Master Shredder again. He doesn't specifically say that at the beginning of the video, but, you know, Cecil gets angry. Notice the nervous shakes as well. I think the me not being on camera makes the footage not glitch as much. I'm glad he's got rid of this beard. This beard down here, it was horrible. But he still looks about 70, you know?
First of all, if you got some type of real statement from a person, you know, when it comes out that you're actually creating a fake victim to falsely accuse me, I'm going to sue the fuck out of you.
Well, you know, I've seen two victims this morning when I seen that video of his daughter and a friend being followed into their room by their father with a camera in their face. And the face of horror on that girl. That's not funny. That, you know, this is. Sometimes it gets to a depth of seriousness that it's not entertainment. It's not. This isn't content as such. But God damn it, I am going to expose these kinds of things. Let's move on a bit.
Billy, I just want you to know that. I'm confident in my innocence knowing you're full of shit.
He's not bothered by us people. Well, we all know that's a lie. Cecil's shitting himself right now. And he should be. He should not be resting easy at night with what he had just done to them two girls. And I mean the daughter and the friend. Because you're going to be damn sure that those girls don't have any privacy. You know, it's like a household where everybody in the household is more intelligent than Cecil. And Cecil has to be constantly corrected and put in place. But, you know, the cowardice thing was, he'd done that while Hetty was out. Because Hetty would have probably put him straight.
These people that you're trying to impress, these C-Love haters, they don't know any better.
Yes, we do. There's many's and many's of people in this chat, this comment section, and they don't just write a couple of words, they write paragraphs. They know exactly what's going on. They don't need me to break it down into flipping details at this point. They already fucking know everything. They're not stupid. And the very fact that this guy is standing in his house, doesn't get any comments, doesn't get very many likes, if he does at all, you know, tells you all you need to know. I don't think Cecil's very good at reading the room. He's trying to put this false persona out that, you know, everybody knows that I'm innocent kind of thing, while everybody in relation to Cecil is over here talking shit about him for all the right reasons.
They don't know what you're doing. I do.
Yes, we do. We do.
Yeah.
We're not that stupid, Cecil. So you know, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, this is kind of this propaganda. Oh, those people don't know any different, and I know the truth, kind of thing. Cecil's already put out the truth a number of times. So
I know you're lying, and I know what you're planning. Because I just got 2 screenshots of both of my sisters saying, first of all, they've never seen that person before, ever. They don't know who the fuck that guy is that you're showing.
I don't know what he's talking about here.
And 2, it looks like an older version of Kristen's stepdad. Why would Kristen be dating her fucking stepdad? And 2, both of my sisters just got done telling me that Kristen only dates Mexicans. Even to this day.
I take it Kristen is one of these the girls in question in relation to Cecil's historic abuse. But he doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't. At this point, it's kind of like this video version of Twitter where he's just responding. This video isn't geared towards us. It's geared towards Master Shredder. You know, obviously there was a comment in there somewhere that I don't know about.
So you go and stalk the girls, and whoever's at the front door eating a bag of chips, you ask to take a picture of them? And you probably secretly recorded somebody, which is illegal.
That's a bit rich coming from this guy, who has secretly recorded his wife, his daughter on a number of occasions. And the daughter's friends on security camera in the kitchen. He's definitely on meltdown. He's you know by the way he's wandering around, his body movements, the odd facial shake and that. All this is wearing him down, and he still won't let go.
Kristen don't date white dudes. She only dates Mexicans.
Oh God! Let's put out personal information on her family members.
And you're putting it out there that this is Kristen's boyfriend? Why are you lying? See, when people lie so much, they had to continue to lie to keep back in their shit.
That's exactly what's going on here with Cecil. 100%. But it's been going on so flippin' long.
If you create a fake victim and get me falsely accused by an actually fake victim, I'm going to sue you to high heavens and then press criminal charges against you for harassment.
And many times has he threatened to do that and never does it. Because he can't. If he was to do that, the whole subject of the historical abuse has to come up, because that plays a key role in all of this. So he can't do it.
You know how many screenshots and videos I got of you harassing me for 10 years? Wrongfully sending CPS by lying to CPS to get them in my house?
Well, in my opinion, CPS needs to come back. Because this fucking creep keeps walking into his daughter's room without their permission, with a camera on. I think they need to come back and revisit this.
And if you've been in contact with the high school, then why would they let me pick the girls up? Why would they let the girls come home? Why would they let Serenity come and hang out with her best friend, my daughter? You're full of shit, dude. And why? And if you had all this so-called evidence against me, why would you need me to say something? First and foremost, I was an underage boy.
Alright, here we go. Here we go with the confession again. Oh my God. First and foremost, I was an underage boy. He wouldn't have to use that excuse if we edited the video, which proves we didn't edit the video. Case closed, Your Honor.
Still in my mom's custody. So regardless of what you think happened, I was an underage kid.
And he wouldn't need to come up with that excuse if the video was edited. I don't get it. But 15, 16, 17, you know, even though it may be underage as such, a 15, 16, 17-year-old doing things to an 8 and 10-year-old, everybody knows. I don't have to flip and explain, do I? Fuck.
I was being molested.
Here we are playing the victim again.
I was being molested by Kristen and Kayla's uncle.
We already know this. We know. We've heard it 100 times. And, you know, it's horrible that these things happen and that. But that doesn't give him the excuse or the authority to do what he did. looking for some responsibility. Well, along with Pippin apologising to a lot of people for the way he treated them online. But this isn't get out of jail card, to be honest with you. Everybody flipping knows that. They're not stupid.
Their mom's brother, Ernie Rothfuss. He died of cancer.
We know.
I was an abused, neglected, alcoholic kid.
So, why are we bringing in alcohol? And he's going to bring in, he was stoned as well.
I drank and smoked weed, smoked cigarettes as a little boy running away all the time.
Why are we bringing alcohol and drugs into this situation? Are you trying to make out you were under the influence? And if you were under the influence, how would you remember any of this? I don't know what this has got to do with it. He's trying to make another, kind of creep in another excuse here. I don't know where it fits here. He's trying to put a square brick in a round hole here.
I was couch surfing. I had a rough life.
Yeah, you said you were couch surfing, but in this same video, just a couple of minutes ago, you were in the custody of your mother. Sometimes the comedy in these situations just write themselves. The contradictions write themselves. I don't need to explain that was a contradiction. He said that he was under the custody of his mother. Now he said he was couch surfing and homeless.
The funny thing is, a lot of people actually relate to my story, just not brave enough to come out and talk about it.
The story. What story are we talking about here? Are we talking about when you were 15, 16, 17, you lived with your aunt and you done things to an 8 or 10-year-old? Or the video was edited? I'm getting lost here. Because, according to Cecil, I'm stupid.
It started with my little brother.
Let's blame somebody else. Let's put all the blame on my brother. Let's throw the family members under the bus because I'm a good person.
Being flirtatious with those girls. Or vice versa, them being flirtatious with him. Then one day, me and my brother wake up from a long nap, and the girls are trying to grab on us.
Right. I don't believe that for a start. But then, that doesn't explain, heck, their mother didn't care. I might as well fall for the lust myself. Do I have to bring up the video clip? I'm too flippin' lazy to do that, but I covered it in a video, was it yesterday? And a couple of days ago, I brought them clips up. 10-year-olds are fully developed, and their brain is fully developed too. Yet, you were 15, 16 and 17, and you were an underage boy, and your brain wasn't fully developed. But 10-year-olds are fully developed. And that doesn't make any sense. Maybe I am a retard, like Cecil says.
While we were sleeping. Okay.
Let's not bring up that, you fell for the lust yourself. Because, heck, their mother didn't care. I might as well fall for the lust myself. Let's not bring that up. Because that would, that would be a bit incriminating. So let's just blame the two victims.
And we told. We told.
So you keep flipping telling us. Doesn't extract from the fact that, heck, their mother didn't care, I might as well fall for the lust myself. And you've already admitted to me that you've done things to those children. And then deleted the video. And it's just a shame that not many people seen the video.
Nobody was a predator towards any child.
You were. Heck, their mother didn't care, I might as well fall for the lust myself. They were 8 and 10. You were 15, 16, 17. I don't need to explain that to the vast majority of people, because they're not retards like you said.
I was a lost, high and drunk, underage child.
If you're we're going to bring high and drunk into it now. We're going to sneak into another excuse. And many more excuses are you going to make? If you were high and drunk and didn't know what you were doing, then we shouldn't be having this conversation. But this is the first time you brought it up in 10 years. God, did it take 10 years for you to think of that one, Cecil? I'm not buying this shit, by the way.
With no love, no guidance, no parent.
Do you want me to take out a small violin for you? Because that's not going to happen. 43 years old, you're about to become 44 this month. It's about time that you grew up and took responsibility and move on with your life, and then try to better yourself and try not to call people retards every day and not make yourself out to be better than everybody else. But I think at this point it's just built into built into his brain. There's no changing that, I don't think.
No education. A lost, unloved child being abused. I was being abused.
God. Every time he blames the victims, it pisses me off. It really, really fucks me off. Fuck's sake. And then he wonders why people are so angry with him. People are, out to expose him. This is the fucking reason why. Then again, I'm preaching to the choir at this point, because everybody knows that I don't need to explain every fucking thing, because we already know, because we're not stupid. We're not retards.
All of us kids were abused by somebody when we were kids. And because of the rough childhood that I grew up in, I made a vow that when I have a family and I have kids, they will have so much love and care in their life that they will never have to worry about going through a percentage of what I did.
But you feel it's okay to just walk into your daughter's bedroom with a camera in your hand? Or, that black sticker that's on this chest of drawers that says, "Suck my COCK bitch." Yeah, I've seen that sticker when you were doing a video sometime last year. It was something to do about cleaning your gun. And you were cleaning this gun on top of a chest of drawers. And just right at the bottom of the video, right on the lip, right on the top of the chest of drawers, is a little black sticker with "Suck my COCK bitch." And it's one of these stickers that you have to make yourself. So he made that sticker and he put it on there. Well, he has a young kid in the house. Because it's probably been there for years. Is that something your kids should be seeing? I don't think so. You know, it gives you some sort of an idea of what his mind is like.
That I would provide a better life for all my kids if I have the power to do so. So now I'm in the process of getting my GED, getting my teeth fixed.
So you can go back and make fun of mine. You hypocrite.
I got my felony expunged.
And something went wrong. He was live and it just went wrong. He lost the audio and it just went. I think he lost internet or whatever. But that was a nothing burger. That was Cecil putting all the blame on the victims again. Do you know, there's parts of that video, parts of that, you know, confession, you know, where, yes, he went through abuse and stuff. That works in his favour in a kind of a way. But it doesn't excuse him from responsibility. And, you know, if he came out in the morning and said, you know, guys, I want to talk to you for a minute. I want to talk to you all today, man. When I was 15, 16, 17, I'd done horrible things to, you know, my 8 and 10-year-old cousin, second cousin, or whatever they are. And I have regretted my actions. And I take full responsibility. I'm going to try and be a better person. That's all fine. But to constantly then just attack people on the internet, especially women, you know, there's a lot of healing to be done. There's a lot of responsibility to be taken, which isn't being taken. There's just constant blaming other people, constantly attacking other people, constantly accusing other people of horrible crimes, constantly insulting people and bullying people online, and some are fucking, you know, vulnerable people. Do you know, I said a while back that I hope that, you know, he changes. I don't want him to go to jail. And then Shredder says, fuck it, I want him to go to jail. Maybe I'm just a shitty person. Do you know, I'm beginning to change my mind. Fuck him. You know, I just... the little bit of empathy and the little bit of hope that I thought that someday that he might change is dwindling away. Has been dwindling away for some time. Do you know, I just... this is... I'm just grateful I don't have the same attitude as Cecil. You know, I've had some of those attitudes, like blaming everybody else for my problems and that. And I turned around and I changed my life. You know, I can relate to that. But there's no chance of this guy changing at this moment in time. And, you know, it's quite obvious that Cecil is now in a distressed state because of his own hole that he dug for himself. He's got nobody else to blame but himself. Master Shredder is not going to be taken to court. Guess why? Because the whole childhood abuse scandal would have to be brought up in the case. It's all connected and has to be brought up. And is he going to stand in court and says that those videos were edited? I don't think so. Because I proved almost 100% that those videos are exactly what they were when Cecil done those live streams. Well, I can say that for the confession video. It's not altered in any way. There's no pitch changes. There's no background that's chopped up or anything like that. No vocal layer chopped up. Nothing like that. I've said that a number of times. But, you know, that has to be brought into court as well. It would not be a person like me that would be analysing that video. It would be somebody else that would be able to analyse 10,000 times more data than I could. You know? But, you know, as Cecil has a lot of stress on his mind at the moment, it's all self-inflicted. He's getting angry, he's getting shaky, he's wandering, he's shaking and walking about because he's worried. And he should be. You know, but at the end of the day, it's all his own making. Half an hour is all I'm prepared to spend on that today, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a nice day, and thanks for all the comments.